Ceratosaurus, Evrima's garbage disposal, is the main character of this story. And in his life, he experienced many extraordinary moments on the server Omnex. And here begins the life of our Ceratosaurus and his siblings, all very hungry. Parents took excellent care of their young. Perfect diet and a constant supply of food were always here. They protected them on the journey to a sanctuary. And then the whole family set out to migrate. This poor guy probably ran alone without realizing there was a ledge here. Well, thank you. We used your body to survive. The Ceratosauruses took advantage of this interesting spot to rest, taking turns on watch, since one of us had game crash. Eventually, they decided to continue migrating toward the western coast, where many interesting events would unfold. And it all started with the double killing of innocent juveniles, asserting their dominance and leaving not even a bone behind. In a while, several raptors appeared on the horizon. Ceras roared threateningly. And charged at the intruders. Strangely, it seems like one of them was in another dimension, but in the end, one of our subjects' parents managed to take it down, while the second pack leader caught the second one. After a hearty meal and some much needed hydration, it was also time to patrol their territory. During this, they discovered a little creature, but due to its aggressive behavior, any friendliness was quickly rejected. Still, their rule over this meadow didn't last long. From the forest emerged a fearless herd of stegosaurs. And it took our Ceratosaurus a moment to process what he was seeing. What do you think? Dinosaurs could have had such colors in reality? Or maybe they saw each other differently, while to the human eye it would look completely different, like it's with tigers? Even our Ceratosaurus couldn't resist letting out a roar. Picking out a weak target took the Ceratosaurus an entire day, and in the end it wasn't worth it. Just as they were about to attack, the already large stego herd merged with another group of massive and dangerous dinosaurs, making things for our Ceras even harder. As you can probably see, having so many dinosaurs in one place really pushed my recording setup to its limits, so I'm really sorry about that. We can see how the herbivores instinctively formed a defensive circle. but our group wasn't intimidated. Time to time, someone tried to provoke a reaction from the defensive line. And a few even managed to land a sunbite. Still, the resilient herd proved too strong in defense. So our pack gave up after the leader got one of their young. Ceras took a quick detour to a patrol zone, and I would like to mention that Omnex has a prime checker, which is an amazing feature. And it ensures you complete all 5 requirements for that Prime Elder. After a morning bath, the Ceratosauruses returned to their territory, hoping it would be theirs again, but they didn't realize they will have to soon fight for it once more. Although Ceras had the advantage in numbers, the Carnotaurus excelled in sheer speed. It became clear they weren't willing to give up easily. Leaving our Ceratosaurus with quite a few scars. Meanwhile, the rest of the pack was busy, roaring. Those Carnos refused to be driven off, and our subject tried to cut one of them off. Troublemaker didn't care at all. Eventually, the Ceratosauruses managed to separate those 2 Carnos and attempted to attack the smaller one. Unfortunately, most of the pack already couldn't keep up with the Carno, and once it retreated to heal, they did the same. And after a little while, the Carnos disappeared from their sight. And in the end, the Ceratosaurus pack decided to leave the western meadow to the Carnos and move on to another area. Our Ceratosaurus lagged behind a bit and had to cross this river, inhabited by a gator, alone and quickly. Dino was close. But luckily he managed to rejoin his group. And his group was already busy as fuck. For example, fighting aggressive AIs. I think all the AI on this server have this coloration, which, if it's true, is another cool feature. Soon after, the Ceratosaurus had a short dance in the fog with this foggy-like drag. However, it was hopeless dance at it, since most of Ceras lacked the health or stamina to really fight. Our subject didn't even feel like engaging with this trike, or any trike, and not only because of his condition. So retreating was best option. Eventually, these dancers returned to their companions, who just were building a nest. That means continuing the Ceratosaurus life cycle. Group members were brooding sticks, while a young pair prepared a home for the next generation. And then finally the female, with great effort, laid long-awaited massive eggs. But this calm didn't last long. It was disrupted by the presence of herbivorous apexes. And Ceratosauruses rushed into a battle to protect their future younglings. Thank you very much for watching, and feel free to subscribe, leave like, or write me some comment.